Yowza, yowza, yowza. You are now listening to the Sippin' Scotch show. Or no, I fucked up already. It's a Skat Jones program. The Skat Jones radio
You
program.
didn't explain to me the new rules.
See, I didn't explain the new rules at all. I have half a mind to just say fuck it and go back to the old way right now.
You didn't even start with the new way.
No, I didn't. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 7:12 on a Tuesday night in America, and you are listening to the Skat Jones radio program. I
don't know, we work a little bit on the theme music.
I'm on the radio now.
Well, that's it forever now.
And that's it forever. Yeah, we're going to cut it right there, and that's what it's going to be forever. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the internet, to the Skat Jones radio program. It's been actually 1 year since we've done a show.
Exactly today?
Exactly tomorrow.
It's not as good.
So it's actually 364 days today.
Is that including daylight savings?
I think so.
Was it a leap year this year?
I don't know. No, it wasn't a leap year this year, because I was born on a leap year. So every 4 years of my life. And I don't think 30 is divided by 4.
I mean, it is.
Well, yeah.
Not evenly.
Not evenly. Who wants to divide anything if it's not divided evenly? Who wants that? I don't. God damn it. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, fuck shit, cocksuck, motherfucker. This is great. I'm looking at all these screens. I'm seeing myself. We're on Ustream on one camera. Hey Ustream, what's up? We're on YouTube on another camera. What's up, YouTube?
Which one's the one that we can put the boobs on?
What these cannons?
No need to specify.
Or both of our cannons?
No need to specify.
No need to specify which boobs are going where? No. Okay, well that's good. But we're gonna do something a little bit different now. I feel we've taken a year off. It's a lot different. As you can see, I'm all by myself. None of the other guys are here. The Professor Charles Lewis isn't here. Cornelius the Human isn't here. But Cornelius, across the country, California. We can Skype with him every now and again. And that's nice. I love him. But just not here. Everyone works different shifts. It happens when you get to be this age. Men of our age.
7.
My age. 7.
When you get to be 7?
7. We are fucking children.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Huh? Wait.
No.
Yes,
we are.
Yeah, we're infants
with children bodies.
Yes.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, without a doubt. So I figured I was done just sitting on my ass at home, laying down in my my huge twin-sized bed. With my torn up sheets, poop stained sheets too.
That's
by the way,
lie.
It is a lie.
I mean, blood looks like poop when it dries.
Blood does look like poop when it dries,
and
if you don't wash it for a while. Megalobe, is that poop or dried blood? It's coming out both ends. Megalobe. We're gonna bring a couple things over to this show that we're on, the Sip and Scotch show. Michelobes aren't going anywhere, so don't worry about it. That's pretty much the only one of the only claims to fame that I have. So that's gonna keep, because everyone loves those. And then we're gonna have guests. We're gonna have bands. The format's gonna be a little different. Gonna try to do some serious shows. I wanted to do some serious stuff.
Hard-hitting.
Yeah, hard-hitting stuff. In a couple weeks, I'm going to get my brother in here to talk about furries, because he's actually done peer-reviewed research on furries.
Oh.
And try to get a local furry in here, and try to get a nice little, I guess, round table, or ask the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah.
What's it like putting on that big fucking costume?
Hot. I mean, the answer is hot.
Well, there goes that show. We don't need to have that one. Check. But tonight I am joined by one of my best friends in the world, Benjamin Marys.
Hello.
Hello.
I mean, I got to tell you, I got to shit already.
The bathroom is right downstairs.
I mean, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
You got a bed sheet?
Why, are you bleeding? Oh, man, if these walls could talk.
I gotta shove some of this beer in my gut.
I know. Behind you there are two bottles. One is filled with Fireball and water, and the other is filled with Scotch and water.
I gotta avoid that Fireball one. That's for pussies, if you ask me.
All right, that's fine. You know, I think it's okay. It'll get you drunk. Then if you want to pick up the lighter one, that is going to be the Scotch.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask if you knew. All right, cool. So the urine one.
The clearly urine colored.
Show the comparison.
The urine colored
versus
bottle.
Actually, they're both pretty urine-y. One's just slightly more dehydrated.
Yeah, and one of them smells like asparagus. So get ready. I'd love that. They're making all kinds of flavored vodka. I would love asparagus flavored vodka with fucking a hollandaise chaser.
So not only are you pissing a lot, but it's just offensive.
Oh my God, it's terrible. Nastrovia. It's pretty good. It's got some water in it. It cuts down on it. I mean, you know, it
opens up the bouquet.
The bouquet.
What kind of scotch are we talking about? Do we not want to?
It's actually I think it's shit. It's not bad. It's not bad scotch at all. It's not like Glenlivet. I forgot. We got it from the stag party weekend that we had this past weekend.
From or for?
It was for, and it's from. For and from. Because it was left over. I inherited all of the booze that was left over from the stag party. And a warm bottle of Scotch whiskey. Because all Scotch has to be made in Scotland. No doubt. Like, if it's not made in Scotland, it's just fucking whiskey.
Yeah, and like all bourbon has to be made in Bourbon, Tennessee, or something like that.
And then
made from water from the Bourbon River.
And then all champagne has to be from Champagne in France, or else it's just fucking sparkling white wine. But who's fucking drinking sparkling white wine?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes I'm feeling frisky.
Oh yeah. I don't mind it.
There's something about a good sparkling wine or champagne drink.
Good fucking mimosa. Gotta love the hangover mimosa.
The hangover, yeah. I don't think I would ever go for a mimosa late night.
No. Also, no. I don't think anyone has ever ordered a Bloody Mary after the hour of like 2.
Probably 2 or 3 p.m.
2 or 3 p.m. Depending on how fucking hard in the paint you went the night before. Wow, this is like an amazing microphone right here. This is when we start singing, I think we're going to sing into this mic because it just sounds so good.
I don't know if we can make it a Wii yet. I haven't decided. That's why, I mean...
that's what you didn't want to sing some songs?
Yeah.
The whole point of today's show is, and the Sippin' Scotch radio program, is that instead of just a... basically what we've been doing now, which is just bullshitting and ranting and drinking a little bit for 2 hours, is just to take cutting a half hour off the show, cutting a half hour bullshit out of there. Half hour bullshit cut. Starting a little early for now. Show's going to move to Wednesday, but we'll get to that when the time comes. And basically each show we're going to have something. It's going to be a little more guest centric than just us hanging out. Yeah.
Okay.
And you got to. We're gonna talk about the group for a little bit. Are you guys still? Because I don't even fucking know. Last I heard, the Merchants were breaking up, and then you were playing more shows.
Yeah. I mean, we'll call that pretty accurate. It was more or less of a Gabe, our bassist, moved down to Florida.
Did he? Because I swear to God, I saw him yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I saw somebody. You ever be at a stoplight
No.
and just, yo, you ever be at a stoplight, right? And then somebody just screams your name in the car,
Yeah.
like turning onto your street.
They don't stop. They're still moving.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're
You're
moving.
just left to figure it out.
Somebody was just like, Paul, yo, Paul, and the closest I didn't recognize the person at all.
And your assumption is Gabe.
And my assumption is Gabe. Like the closest match that person was to anyone that would know me.
Just coif your hair.
Just quaff it. I got to.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm fairly certain he's still down there.
Okay.
Fairly certain.
What if he never left?
Oh,
How would that make you feel?
I don't know. I think he left.
You think he left?
I guess I didn't confirm. That's my fault, really.
So you're telling me that he's like, all right, I'm leaving on Tuesday, and then Wednesday comes and you didn't or Tuesday comes, you don't call to say goodbye or anything, or Wednesday comes and you're like, oh, you didn't check up on his Facebook page, you didn't creep on it and see if he's checking in.
The Facebook creeping thing happened.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he's in.
Why
Florida.
the fuck would you want to go to Florida?
He's got family down there.
Okay, that's pretty much the only... if you have family down there, or if you're just a fan of alligators.
Or you're ready to die.
Or ready to die. Or you're trying to cook a lot of fucking meth. It's like, oh, I'm going to cook some meth, and it's going to be pretty fucking sweet. You know? Fucking Florida, man. Way too fucking hot.
There's too many pastel colors down there. I don't know what it is. Every time I think of Florida, there's a lot of pastel in my visions.
Too many tourists.
No people. I mean, I can't
too?
hate both classes of those people.
What?
I hate
pastel tourists.
Passed out or
Passed out.
No.
Pastel people or passed out people. A. Yes. Pastel people and passed out people. So then, if Gabe is gone, and Gabe was the bass player in the group,
yes,
then is Yoav still around?
He is.
You don't sound all that.
I didn't confirm.
You didn't confirm. Okay. Let's just focus on the confirms.
We haven't practiced in a very long time.
Okay.
We got asked to play a show, and I kind of didn't know how to respond.
Okay.
Someone asked us to play a show in September, and I was like, I don't know. I have to talk to a few people before I can make a decision.
So have you made the decision yet?
No.
No.
I think this was yesterday, actually, now that I think about it.
Nice. Breaking news. You heard it here first.
On
the Skat Jones radio program.
Yep. So it's
Tuesday
not broken up, but not active. We'll call it that.
Right. That's kind of cool. I did something like that once where I agreed to do a show about 2 months in advance without having a band to play the show. You know, Brick Savage was kind of just on
similar
one
status.
Of our very similar status, and then we ended up that's how As Your Attorney I Advise You to Listen came about. It was just, I said, okay, we'll do the show, I'll give you something. Brooke D'Angelo came up and said, we're playing at oh fuck, what's that one, god damn it, I forget the name of the bar. It's in Buffalo. It's one of the only times I played Buffalo, and Jim Candy Tree played.
Tudor Lounge.
Yeah, I think it was Tudor.
Yeah, because Jim has a pretty strong affiliation with Tudor, from what I understand.
Is Tudor the one?
Very cheap.
Very cheap. Yeah, very cheap PBRs. It's got the stage to the left, right in front of the window.
Yeah.
The big glass window in the back, so you can basically see everybody. Yep. Or the street sees the drummer's ass crack.
Depending on what style of show it is.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
if it's an ass crack exposed show or not. You know, some drummers just love the crack, man.
I think they get away with it most of the time. I don't think it's. I think drummers get away with a lot.
Drummers get away with the most shit.
Like playing a whole show in their boxers.
Drummers can get away with that. Drummers can get away with that.
The singer guitarist can get away with it. I can't.
I can't because I wear boxer briefs.
Me too, but I think that's better these days. I think if you strip down into just like normal boxers, I think that you're gonna get judged very critically. I mean, it's gonna be like they're gonna be like, "Wow, that dude has not figured out how to stop his balls from setting." But apparently, science leads you to have to alternate between regular boxers and boxer briefs. Let them breathe.
Gotta breathe. I only, until about recently, realized the importance of throwing out underwear that was getting tattered and not wearing it anymore. I went through a long portion of my life till about I turned 30, where I would wear the underwear. You know, you got those underwears.
4 months ago.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was
so
basically.
This is a new revelation.
I was basically freeballing it, you know, and wearing boxer briefs, but just everything was just.
It's like a loincloth.
It was exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It was an exact loincloth.
You wear a nice pair of baggy shorts and with a loincloth underneath. I mean, you're not getting shit stains on your on your pants.
Well, no.
But you're also getting a breeze.
Yeah. You know, and really shit stains, unavoidable. You know, a little bit. There's going to be a little bit of brown.
There's
going to be a little bit of brown.
I think you got to get more into baby wipes. Take care of your asshole.
Yeah, baby wipes need to. No, you know what the worst thing is? One of the worst things is that our house is so fucking old. The plumbing is just like that. So I can't flush the baby wipes. So you have to throw them out or put them in a Tops bag and then throw them out. It doesn't smell as bad as you think it would. Like the moisture just kind of cuts the shit smell out of it.
But
if you threw
seems like you're asking for pink eye.
You are asking for pink eye. Well, no, you thoroughly wash your hands all the time. I don't touch my eyes for at least 30 minutes after I take a shit. Which leads me to something that I wanted to say, because it's something that has been bugging the shit out of me for the past year. I don't believe that people that don't clean up the toilet seat after themselves, after they take a shit, deserve to live. I think that there should be some kind of sterile bleach wipes right next to the toilet, so that right after you're done having your fucking ass on the toilet, you just fucking give it a nice little fucking wipe, man. I hate at my job because there's the one bathroom and I'm the only one that's there for 8 hours at a time, so there's no avoiding pooping. But luckily enough, I get to poop there. I get to be the first poop, you know, because I'm there before we open, and I wait until after the cleaning lady cleans it, and I feel so nice because I'm like, it's nice and cold, and you know.
I mean, let me ask you, how often do you shit in public though? Outside of that?
Outside of that, anytime I need to.
You're not bashful.
I am no longer bashful.
Why do you say no longer? What was the change? Was it just you really you had to take a fucking shit?
It came to that where it was just I finally said, you know what, I gotta fucking take a shit, and it was really just one time, you know, that really it's been so long now.
Yeah.
You know, that
you do just have that one moment where you're just
this has to happen. And I've shat in really bad places. I think actually now it's coming to me. The moment that all of my shitting in public problems was just wiped away was when the ice bowl at Ralph Wilson Stadium on New Year's Day when the Sabres played the outdoor game, and it was New Year's Day, so we got fucking wrecked the night before.
Of course.
You know, and probably ate some terrible fucking shit like I do when drinking. And then got up, started drinking again, ate some more terrible shit, and then I'm in like 4 layers of clothes because it's pretty cold. And I just say, uh-oh, this is going to happen. And I had to take a poop at Ralph Wilson Stadium.
Yeah.
There was also... They do
have doors. I mean, that's a bonus.
They do. That's a big bonus. I've never had to shit somewhere where I didn't have the privacy. No.
Ooh.
I won't. If I ever have to shit at the Walmart, I go in the ladies' room.
Right.
Because the men's room at the Walmart doesn't have the door.
I've done some precarious shitting.
Ooh, precarious.
I one time found myself cleaning a porta potty at Thursday in the Square.
Let's make that precarious is going to be the drinking word. So whenever we say precarious, we got to take a drink.
I mean, all right. I just don't know how many times I can say. All right. No. Yeah, no, I can say it a lot.
Yeah, we can say it a lot. You want to hand me that precarious fireball?
Yes.
Seeing as I'm the only one that's going to be drinking.
Oh, that was precarious.
Oh, so precarious.
But for me, it was traveling, crossing the country. When you got to shit, you got to shit. It was McDonald's. It was the woods. It was. I want to shit outside. Dude, one day. What do you mean one day? How are you 30 years old and you have not shit outside?
Never shit outside.
Dude,
your body
put myself just wants in that. It. Your body, it's the natural way to poop. I poop that way so much when I was on the road that I didn't want to shit in the toilet. I didn't. I was like Castaway who couldn't. I was like Tom Hanks.
Volleyball. You're like Wilson, and then you fucking take the volleyball and you start wiping your ass with it.
I was Tom Hanks. Couldn't sleep in a bed because the analogy, I could not shit in a toilet because I was so used to doing a squat.
Corey got back up here.
Hey, what the? So, what was your worst poop?
Wait, no, go on. So, all right. So, where were we? I'm sorry, I got distracted. Shitting outside.
Shitting outside. No, shitting outside is great. Your body loves it. Your body wants to shit that way. If you can ever get a couple cinder blocks and put them in front of your toilet.
I've heard that that's the way to do it. To
you're getting pretty close. I mean,
to put the legs up.
Mm-hmm.
There was something the Hindis that they were the ones that
still do it.
They still do it. Oh yeah, which is why I've known that there's a lot of in Hindi tourist areas like downtown in the falls. Sometimes there's just shit on the toilet seats because they're standing and shitting like that or something.
No, I don't think. I think that's
no, maybe not. I think that's just fucking ignorant ass punk kids.
Yeah.
Because
my friend one time pooped on the floor of the Four Seasons movie theater because our buddy was the custodian there.
That's what fucking punk rock is all about, man. Shit. Really?
Yeah.
What movie was were you seeing at that point? Do you remember? What the movie was?
No, it was a while ago. It was when I was in a metal band.
Oh,
the first band.
I saw that band, I believe, at the Evening Star.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Evening Star.
I've come to meet people that saw that and been like, holy shit, you were in that. You guys fucking sucked. That was the conversation.
The one thing I remember about you is that you suck.
Yeah.
No fucking musical talent.
That was terrible.
But you don't.
That's fine. I've acknowledged it. I'm still in bands.
Wait, no. You don't not have musical talent.
Huh?
You don't do not have musical talent.
I mean, I don't care either. I mean, I don't care about your opinion.
Nice. The true
that's
not caring
that's
about
not
your
true.
opinion and shitting outside is the true sign of a real artist.
You don't get my art.
You don't get my art. No, I get it. So on the road, you shed a lot. you guys went to South by Southwest a couple years ago, right? To work at
on a food truck.
To work on a food truck.
Mm-hmm.
And did the whole band go?
No, it was me and my two close friends, Kevin Hogan and Gabe, who's actually the bassist in the band.
Yeah, didn't Kevin play guitar?
No.
Like stand in for a little bit or do something?
No.
No, nothing.
No.
He didn't do anything?
No.
Why was he your friend? Why'd you hang out with that guy?
No, we were all roommates at the time. And,
yeah. And that was the house right next to the house that you lived at before.
I mean, yes, both of those were correct.
Which house was it? Where were you living?
Well, we lived at two separate houses right next to each other on 17th Street in Buffalo.
Yeah. Had some fucking great times.
Holy shit. I mean...
Now, what was the link to South by Southwest?
Gabe's cousin, who is actually the reason he's down in Florida now, was living in Austin and was part owner of this food truck, South by Southwest. Is such a huge event down in Austin that they needed extra help. So we were actually on our way to meet Cornelius the Human in Alaska. That was our objective through the whole thing, was to go to Alaska or meet up with them in California and then go to Alaska from there and work in Alaska for the season. We didn't end up getting the jobs, so we ended up just crossing the country. So this was the first step because we could make a shitload of money.
And then that would help you get to Alaska.
Right. In a minivan.
In a minivan.
Who was aptly named the Bearavan.
The Bearavan.
Yes.
Were any shits taken in the minivan?
No, plenty of pissing in Gatorade bottles, though.
See, that's something I've never done.
You'd be surprised. I mean, like, we're talking about the big ones, like the. I mean, you got to have that wide mouth on the top.
With the wide mouth,
right?
Yeah, because I mean, like this one
can be done.
No, it definitely can be done. Don't get me wrong about that. But I'd much rather like stick my dick in the Gatorade bottle and then piss.
Exactly. But you'd be surprised.
Stick it in the bottle and then like play with it, like play with the bottle's clit, like right on top. Just get all dirty with it.
But you piss a lot. Like you piss a lot more than you think. I mean, every time it happened, it was always like you had to pull out. Otherwise, you're gonna be dipping it in some piss.
I don't think I would be that upset if my dick dipped in piss, though. Like my
has your dick ever dipped? I mean, I know it's like this macho joke, but has your dick ever touched the toilet water? Like accidentally?
No, I can't reach the toilet water. Are you kidding me?
Like you're taking a shit and it just like you get the tip right in there.
No. Well, mate, no.
It's the worst, man. No. I feel like
I'm a grower, not a shower.
No, I'm not saying I'm well endowed. Maybe they were just like high flow toilets, or like it was high tide or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I've had the splashback.
Yeah.
I've had the splashback like a couple times, and that's always weird. Or you get in that the like really high powered toilet that the flush comes around like the edge of the bowl, and then it just like zaps the balls. The balls hang definitely a lot lower than the dick hangs. Like my balls would get into the water before my dick, but my balls still are not gonna get into the water. This is exactly like sipping Skat. There's no difference. No difference at all. Oh my lord. You don't want to sing a song?
I'll sing a song.
Yeah, sing us a song. Let's get a little. My idea about the night was that we do a little like storyteller action. You know, where you pick one of your favorite songs and you just go. Why don't you play Red Dress? Yeah, man. That's exactly a song that. I was gonna do.
What did that sound like? That what I just hit the microphone with my.
I don't.
Okay, I was just curious.
There is a button that you kind of have to push.
Fuck.
On the
phase. I think you gotta push the button. There's no light turning on.
Actually, I don't think there should be a light. Try the I'm getting a little bit more.
No, it's probably this.
Yeah, it is kind of that.
Do you have to turn it up on the dealie, or
no? Because I think there's only the. Huh. No, I don't think. Noah, if you're listening, I guess.
Yeah. Can't slouch anymore.
Here, well, why don't we just do this?
All right, I see where you're going. Can you hear me? Can I hear me?
No.
Hello? I mean, I'll be pretty loud.
Yeah.
So, red dress. You put your red dress on and go downtown tonight. She was digging her heels, know that she does it right. Well, you get real close and you fall down to your knees. You're begging, baby, 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 won't you please? She said, hey, baby, let's get out of here. I got a place that's close, so you don't have to fear. When we're in there, we'll strip on down to our skin. She said, baby, you're here, why don't you come on in? I got the beer, wine, whiskey, some of the gin. I said, baby, I don't think I can stay all night. I think I gotta get home, get back to my wife. I think I gotta make my kids a lunch for school and prove to them their daddy ain't no fool. She said, hey, daddy, that'll be fine. I know you'll be gone before 4:45. I know you gotta get home, back to your wife, and prove to her she's the only one in your life. 3:30 rolls around. I know I gotta get going, get out of this house. I gotta get to my front door, put in the key, and hope that my baby ain't waiting for me. She said, hey, daddy, I know where you've been. I know you ain't been out. No, you ain't been drinking. I know the bars have been closed for 2 hours. Then you went on over to that horse house. I know you went over to that horse house. I know you went over to that horse house.
house. I know you went over to that horse house because there was a big clothes for so many hours.
I'd like to thank Paul for that F chord.
Oh yeah.
Hey Paul, I read this solo's in England. I just don't know what happens next. Yeah, why don't you put a fucking F?
Why don't you put an F there? No, you know what? I'm glad. I don't know why I didn't grab the microphone at the very beginning and like hold it like that, because when I held it over to you, it sounded fucking great.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I'll tell you, and it's if you just want to like put it over, or no, it's fine. I don't know.
You know,
you're
right. You're right.
Yeah, on the couch, but you can really tell how much you love Nirvana, because your voice is very Cobain-esque.
Yeah, I've gotten that a lot.
Yeah, you get that.
That's definitely a Merchants thing though. New project, not so much. Still a little bit. Can't ever deny it.
Is it very precarious? Or was it precocious?
I like precocious will be a much more challenging drinking word.
For you playing along at home. But I remember it was you and I in the garage at Orchard Parkway, trying to do something, and just that came up, you know.
And I did write that in England. I started in England.
Mm-hmm.
On vacay there. A vacay there.
A vacay. A vacay.
And
vacay.
It just needed that F chord.
Vacay. It's funny how shit like that works out, where someone will just come up to you and point out a very simple, like rudimentary thing that
it's because I don't know those things.
No, I spent most of my I'm still learning how to play the guitar and what chords go together, because I just teach my fucking self.
Yeah.
You know, just by sound.
Yeah.
I'm probably not playing anything right.
I like that though.
No, that's of course you do.
I like that.
It's fun. It's real. You know?
More real.
It's more real. It's really real.
It's realer.
It's wheelie wheel. It's realer, you know? Because I think a big part of it with you especially is you're an artist first, and before like a musician, you know. You are, and even to escape what people define as like artists, like beret wearing people that sell paintings.
It's an ascot now, by the way.
An ascot, yeah. You would look very good in an ascot.
It just gets hidden by the beard. I've tried.
Of course, which is fucking awesome. I love that fucking beard. You know, I'm trying to grow this one. Probably gonna have to cut it in September before all the other weddings. But,
yeah, I know. I've got a tough decision to make this week.
Well, because of your.
My mom would be really happy if I significantly cut the beard down.
You can always trim it, just like trim it up real good and get rid of all the stragglers.
I don't know. Oh yeah, I mean that's standard.
Yeah.
Standard.
But you want to express yourself in this way. You're not making music for anyone other than yourself, really. You know, you're doing it because you can. Is that what I want to say?
I'll take it.
No, it's just, it's not some pop song that's a song for the sake of being a song.
Yeah.
You know, like some songs.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
Reasons.
especially with merchant stuff, I always used it as a level of catharsis as well. I mean, that's why it's so emotive, and it came out so. I don't know. It's pretty negative. I mean, that's something negative in the sense of like I was expounding something where it was like again exercising the demons or something.
Yeah. Well, that's also very healthy. Everyone needs to do that.
I agree. In their own way. I mean, do you find you jerk off more when you're not playing music as much?
That I'm jerking off all the time. I'm jerking off right now. Hands free, people. This is it, and it's going out.
But you don't know where my hands are.
Oh, I know. No, there's the internet. But no, I don't think I jerk off more when I'm playing less. I think I jerk off less when I'm not at home. You know, the random time at work is always fun. The random. Oh yeah, no, not one time. I'm sorry. But not like anywhere. You just
gotta get it out.
Sometimes you do, and sometimes it's fun to get it out in a strange place. You know what I mean? Like
I used to I used to take the 4-wheelers out. We used to have a couple 4-wheelers, and I was allowed at a certain age. I was allowed to take them out by myself. So I'd be like, "Mom, I'm going riding for an hour," and I'd just go into the woods.
It didn't take an hour.
Well, I mean, like you ride a 4-wheeler for a while.
Mm-hmm. And then you're bumping up and down,
right? Frig off.
You're like, this feels good.
And then you ride a 4-wheeler around for a little while. I mean, that's a pretty good story.
Yeah, that's it. That is. But the bumps, bumping will get you a big boner. I'll tell you that. When we went to Montreal on a bus for Tony and Tina's, I was getting boners like you wouldn't believe. Like, there were so many just bumps we were hitting, and I was just like, oh my god.
It was like math class all over.
Yeah, surrounded by people of all different ages.
And races.
And orientations. Not races, I don't think. I think everybody is white in that show.
Oh, Caucasian. You guys filled a whole bus?
There's about 16 or 18 in the show.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, you think... Because we started our trip to Montreal at about like 4 o'clock in the morning when we left. Because Montreal is about a 6-7 hour drive. And
so when did you get morning wood? Was it then, or was it like when your body would?
It was like as the sun was coming up.
Yeah, naturally.
Like driving, like sitting in the back of the bus. Just the bumps were going, and I was like, oh man. Looking around, there's a couple sexy girls in the show. You know, the girl that I interact with, my girlfriend in the show. She's a fucking gorgeous girl.
Does she know this is how you feel about her?
I think if you're a girl like that, you know that's
everybody
how
feels
everybody feels about you. I don't think it's very hard. I don't think it's hard for girls to some girls to like realize that. Yeah, I think everybody is like.
Well, I mean, doesn't Louis C.K. have a bit about that? Like, you see the girl in the club that's just like, as far as aesthetically, impeccable. And you walk up to her and say, "Oh, hey, let me buy you a drink. What do you do?" And she says, "Oh, I don't know. People just want to fuck me."
And that can get so many ladies, so many places, and that's one of the reasons why I have such a distaste for women.
I was gonna say it, but you said it.
It's just there's some women that I just it's maybe being my old age or something, but I was in a bar and this girl was trying to get me to buy her a drink. She's like, "You should buy me a drink," you know. And like we were talking, and I was playing that night with the funk. It was the Christmas show with the funk at the bakery. And she kept saying, you know, "Oh, buy me a drink, buy me a drink." And I'm like, fucking, I'm not buying you a drink. I'm not a fucking retard. You know, like, I know how that works. Like, girls just get guys to buy them drinks.
Yeah.
To buy them drinks.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to buy anybody a drink.
Did you go home alone that night?
Shop. Of course I did. Of course I did.
I mean, I don't know. Those things might be related.
Well, no, she was a hoe bag.
Okay.
Faux show.
Okay. Do I know
No,
her?
I was way too sweaty. I think you have to know her.
Okay.
But I was way too sweaty to
I love it.
to go home with anybody. Dude, I was so sweaty. The one thing that like Coach Poop told me, he's like, man, you move up there, man. He's like, you got a lot of energy, man. He's a rapper. He's a black guy. I'm actually doing him a favor using that voice for Coach Poop. Man, you got a lot of energy, man. Because that's like I'm doing him a favor because he doesn't really sound like that. We've had him on the show before, but I don't know. It's I don't buy into a lot of it anymore. Yeah.
That's fair, but I mean, there is merit in the game that is played.
Yeah, I fuck games.
No,
you like the game?
I just think that's a quitter's mentality. You just got to learn to play the game better.
It probably is a quitter's mentality.
The game became so easy.
It's
for a while.
It's something for me where it's just it got to the point where I was seeing a girl, and she was in a relationship with somebody else at that point, and yeah, but I like left it because she wasn't treating me well enough, you know, and it was very empowering to leave a relationship because it was like clearly she wasn't treating me well enough. Like she wasn't giving me enough attention. It's not like she was she wasn't in the relationship with them.
I mean, her attention was divided.
She was legally in the relationship with them, but they were like divided and all that. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I remember now.
So, and then it was then where I kind of looked at myself and I said, you know what? Like I got a lot to fucking offer, and I think that I have more to offer than like goes beyond games, and I think that's also could be a way of fucking like just like an easy out. It could very well be an easy out.
Yeah, because the games are a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah, the games are a pain in the ass. It's such a pain in the ass.
But the thing is that not giving a fuck about the game is the best way to play the game.
Is the game.
Is the best way to play the game.
That is the game. And
but you still have to be on the field. Like you still have to be like playing the game, but actively not giving a fuck about the game.
You have to very actively not be giving a fuck about the game.
But you really do give a fuck. It's just the way you're acting.
Yeah. Oh, of course. No, and you act like that to feel just so you feel better about yourself because you really don't feel good about yourself.
It's true.
This is a psychological.
It's true.
I should be paying you for this.
No, it's true. But then again, I'm happily in a relationship, and I have been for
Vicky
a while
is
now.
Awesome.
She really is. She's fucking awesome.
Amazing.
And
she bought me a lemonade the other day. It was great.
The lemonade, or
the lemonade, just the act of buying something, you know, for somebody else.
She's great.
She's
amazing. Prior to that was kind of a weird time for me.
Beautiful girl.
Oh yeah.
Like beautiful.
You gotta tell
this girl. Yeah, like not. She's got that. It's that you like. She's got such a the best of like contemporary beauty and unique beauty.
Yeah.
All together, you know, like she fits into some.
She just kind of have that.
She fits into some like normal categories of beauty, but then fits into like the.
She has like a 1920s face. I feel like she's got that like a nice rounded face,
a nice like depression era face.
I don't know. I like the way she's put together. I really do.
And you should, man.
But it was to me. So what I'm ultimately getting at with this is that the abolition of everything that I just said to you about the game and all that shit, the me saying, fuck that, I'm over it, done with it, don't want to do that anymore, led me to be able to be open to what I have now.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm not saying that there's no value in the game. And I think that's what you're getting at. Is
you place your own value in the game.
Right, and if it's just having a good time, then that can be value enough to do it for a while. I got hurt, so I didn't want to play the game that I'm playing now, which is a relationship, which is a much more strategic chess game that is very, very...
A game of chess.
Yeah. So, but anyways, moving on. This is getting very deep.
I know, I love it. This is what the Skat, I can't say it. Skat Jones radio program. This is what this is about.
Turlet.
Turlet.
Like when you went to the toilet.
Did you flush the turlet?
I just love it. My buddy Rick Vallone, he's a good guy. No, he's not up here anymore. Damn it, he's gone. I think no one knows Rick Vallone.
Ricky!
He's a good dude. He does the radio program too. I was on his recently.
Oh yeah?
Yep. It's called the Wax Museum.
Nice.
It's another internet style thing.
Yeah.
Not to promote something other than...
No, go ahead. I don't. Yeah, that's what it's about. Networking.
But it's a lot of EDM, dance music, electronica, but Rick Vallone has a garage rock, punk rock show called Hi Everybody. He had me on a couple months ago, and it was just, we basically did this and listened to punk rock and garage music.
Yeah, and that's, everyone's got a podcast now, and it's really, it's something that, like everything else in life, I realized, especially when it comes to something creative, is you have to do it for yourself before you really do it for anyone else. It's not going to work. You cannot magically move those beers closer to you.
Fuck.
You can just take off you can take those off. But if you do anything with the preconceived notion that something has to happen, like, to make it worthwhile, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons.
That's true. And I think that's what
you were getting at with the art and the music thing.
Yeah, exactly. That it has to be for its own sake. You know, it's just you do it to do it. When he was up here, we should have asked Corey about the hookup for the guitar. Oh shit! You know what, ladies and gentlemen, we went through about an hour of the program and we didn't talk about our sponsor, Michelob. We didn't give any credit to our great sponsor, Michelob. Oh, excuse me. So, let me tell you, I couldn't sleep last night, and I got so many fucking Michelobs written. It was out of this world. So, as we have to do at this time, every show, and to add is a nice little new thing we're going to do is on Tuesdays or on whatever day the show airs, I'm going to post a thing on my Facebook page. It says, post your Michelobs. The best ones are going to get read on air and go into the internet's eternal, whatever you want to call it, and you're going to get some kind of internet celebrity from it, I guess. So, and a lot of people responded, and it was a lot of the normal people, but that's great too. I just love it. I love the fact that people are getting behind it, and it's an easy joke, and people that don't even think they're funny can just, can do it, and it's a universal thing. It's great. Michelob. It's times like these when I wish the hare had won, like instead of the tortoise. Get it? Michelob. I thought you said she had one eye. Michelob. It's not my fault she's the only whore in town. Michelob. Clearly this was the right decision. Michelob. Doors to nowhere, endless ball gowns, and titties. Lots and lots of titties. Michelob. The manic thing about it is I can't come unless it's in season. Michelob. Taking time off work to focus on your novel? Michelob, you're doing slightly better than average. Michelob, fire hydrants, old pictures of bald eagles carrying American flags in their talons while flying to the moon and taking the good with the bad. Michelob, it can't be as bad. Yep, it is. Michelob, on second thought, I'll skip dessert and head straight to the shower. Michelob, homework's done. Michelob, the dumbest kind of icing is shit flavored. There's going to be a lot of shitty Michelobs coming up. Michelob, can't catch a cheetah in a shit rag. Michelob, you can only shit what you eat, which is true. Really, you can only shit what you eat. Michelob, go ahead, try it, God. I dare you. Michelob, what kind of shit do you take to a meat party? Michelob, hats, hats, hats. Michelob, leaving the satisfied without a place to hang their hats. Who can even say that? Counting backwards to 1,000,000 and 12 kids could fit in this. Well, Michelob. Michelob, think about all the moose. Michelob, never trust these assholes. Do you want to say one? Here, you take a couple. Go for it. Go for it, baby.
Michelob. I have holes in my shorts, but I still appreciate the quality in life.
Is Michelob? It's a certain joie de vivre.
Michelob, you mean I have to slice all of this myself? Michelob, he told me Neo in the Matrix was actually a machine in the Matrix, and I punched him in his little baby dick. I'm doing it again. Michelob, he told me Neo in the Matrix was actually a machine in the Matrix, and I punched him in his little baby dick.
I was so happy when I heard that.
Michelob, the sexiest plague.
The sexiest of plagues.
Michelob, it can all be traced back to the butt.
It can. It can.
Michelob.
You know it's a good one when that shit happens.
Michelob. Michelob, I can see your asshole when you stand up. You want to finish off the last few?
Michelob, all assholes are shit stained. Michelob, you'll never learn to love, robot dad. Michelob, move over your lovers. And those are all of mine. And let's go to the let's go to the let's go to the boards and see what our fans have been writing there all day. Let's see. Come on, iPhones.
Wi-Fi.
All right, Danny Fasciano, Michelob, age of consent. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I don't follow.
I laughed at that one when I was pooping before.
Yeah, one of my favorite coming from Andrew Kasich. Megalobe, you call that a poop snake? Megalobe, who wants to go milfing? Nick Spicone, drink a can of beer. Dude, Nick, you're the best, but I had to make fun of some of the bad ones. Megalobe, 25 cents or 2 for $1. That doesn't make sense. A great one from Nick is Megalobe, made from the rest of the stuff on Earth. From the Professor Charles Lewis, Megalobe, you see, son, Daddy got caught in a cougar trap, and to be honest, it wasn't that bad. Megalobe, don't trust that shower after a long train ride, Mike Dorsey. Don't trust that shower after a long train ride. Oh, that's so good. Oh my lord, let's see. Megalobe, when you wanna give up all hope, from Anthony Lee. I don't even know who that guy is. Torsey. Megalobe, the antifungal cream says external use only, but it sure is tasty. Oh my lord! I think the winner of the week has to go to Ben. I'm gonna have to get your input on this. Megalobe, you call that a poop snake, or Megalobe, don't trust that shower after a long train ride.
Train ride,
Mike Dorsey, you motherfucker! You won Megalobe this week. The winner of
call
the
us out for your prize.
Call us up for your prize. I'll tell you, it's fucking awesome. I loved every second of that. I should have, in the future, I'm going to have to figure out a way to get more to you. I should have told you to jot a couple down, because when they're fast,
I knew it was coming. I was thinking of I thought of like a bunch while I was coming here, but I didn't remember them when the pressure was on. Just the one.
Just the one.
I actually, I gotta admit something to you. Actually, I didn't have to shit when I told you I already have to shit.
Oh yeah.
It was just a thing that I wanted to say.
It was just something you wanted to say.
And I was like, I had to decide on the way up here. I was like, do I want to say that? I just feel like I wanted to start talking, and the first thing that came out of my mouth
I gotta take a shit.
I gotta take a shit.
And then that led to...
It could have been a good Michelob,
I think that was like... We talked about shitting today for at least 25 to 30 minutes. I can't believe what time it is. I can't either.
We don't hang out enough.
No, we don't hang out enough. We should do this more often. Man. But see, it was that we don't hang out enough. Now I lost my train of fucking thought. I can't believe what time it is already, though. It seems very weird that it was a month off or a year off, a fucking year off since I've done a show here. That light, Jesus, that light will get you.
Yeah, I can't believe that myself.
No, I know. It was a shitty year.
Did you put in your 2 weeks before that happened?
What? No, I didn't put in my 2 weeks.
Happening.
Just stopped. Just said, you know what? I'm done. This is it.
Did you go to your trailer?
Like, I'm going to my trailer, and I'm just fucking jerking off.
Yeah.
They have to do that a lot, right? On movie sets.
I mean, if you're Ben Affleck, you just get a hooker to do it for you.
Do you got another song you want to sing? You got something else? You got a little story?
Story.
Like a story in a song? Because I think it's real fun to learn, you know, the stories behind the songs. Yeah. It's real fun.
I mean, they all kind of have stories. The new band is very electric.
Okay, what's the form? But I thought you said the new band isn't even a guaranteed thing.
We just finished our EP. We recorded our first 5 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna press it onto a tape.
Start
playing some shows. Tape? Yes.
Very nice.
And start playing some shows. So, let's see. Story. Yeah.
Now, who's in the new band?
It is the drummer from a band called Space Wolves, who are really great.
Okay.
Chris Kimura, he's the drummer, and then Steve Gordon, who is the Johnny Greenwood of the Merchants, who just makes weird noises, and it's not a stretch as far as a comparison. And then me. It's a 3-piece.
Just 3-piece?
Yeah.
What kind of weird noises? Are we talking like...
In the Merchants, I mean, like, he ran his guitar through a synthesizer and then played the synthesizer while playing guitar.
So like a Geddy Lee kind of thing?
No.
Like a bass and keyboards at the same time?
No, he was playing guitar and, like, it was really modulated. And
that's very cool.
It was pretty cool.
That's very cool.
I can get you an album.
Nice.
You'll hear it.
Do it.
Let's see. Like I said, Merchants are the ones that have a little bit more stories and are easier to kind of play on an acoustic guitar because I wrote most of them that way.
Yeah. Do you feel that when you write a song for the new, does the new group have a name?
Yes, Carlos, Kharlos.
I like how it has a kind of regular sounding name, like Carlos. Like the name of the new band is Jim. I'm gonna go see Jim. So we're gonna hear another Merchant song. Did any of the Merchant?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I remember it. I don't know. I really don't know if I remember it.
You don't know? Vamping on some chords.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like EAC.
That's a good one. EAC. When you write a song, is it what comes first? The chords?
Yeah.
The music or the lyrics?
Chords.
The chords, the music, and then you form the
riff, so to speak.
The riff. Yeah. And then you kind of figure out the riff, and then you're like, well, these chords fit in that riff, and it's...
The fuck are the words to that song?
Isn't that the worst when you can't remember the words to the songs that you yourself wrote?
Right.
It's pretty bad.
I remembered them.
You remembered them! Alright, what's the title of the song?
It is called, hear right now. I don't know. I don't remember.
Great. I love it. I love it.
I hope I remember it. I mean, I remember the words. The first line.
But you know what?
Like,
if you
pushes me off.
If you don't, if you make up all the rest of the words, no one is really gonna know. And you own authorship to the song, so you can change the words anytime you want, right? I would hope so. Just playing through it.
Yeah, it's like the only one that I can think. Unless, wait, where's my guitar? If I got a capo, I know one that I can play.
You know one that you can play with a capo.
Yeah.
The capo is a nice little handy dandy tool.
Yeah.
I'll hold that for you. I'm holding that for you. Ladies and gentlemen at home, if you're with us, you're listening to the Skat Jones program, the radio program. Benjamin Marys from formerly of the band The Merchants, currently of the band Carlos. It's going to play some merchant songs. What's that?
Did you see where I put my headphones?
Formerly of the band, Did You See Where I Put My Headphones? Currently of the band, Carlos.
Carlos. All right, we're doing this thing again? You gonna hold it for me?
Yeah.
You don't know why, but you can't stay long. Like a man that was building in sand. Hell, you don't know why, but you do as you're told. Like a bird that was finding its wings. You don't know why you do. You have all these things. I don't wanna be the one to tell you all the things you did wrong. Well, you say more when you speak less. You've got that devilish scale. Like a sinking ship at sea, you can't stop the waters from getting in. Like a burning house on fire, you can't stop the walls from getting charred. Like a pinhole in the balloon, you can't stop it from ruining all that you do. I don't wanna be the one to tell you the things you did wrong. Will you say more when you speak less? Got that devilish scare. Well, I don't care. I don't wanna be the one to tell you the things you did wrong. Will you say more when you speak less? You got that devilish stare. Well, I don't care. I don't care. Well, I don't care.
No, that's my favorite one.
You like that?
I love that song. I was I know. Noah, we lost. We couldn't figure out how to work the guitar, as you can tell. Noah's laughing at us. He's trying to tell us. But that is the 4-song banger that you guys put out. It's on Spotify. The Merchants. I liked when you guys were the Merchants of Erie, but what was the story behind that? You guys started out as the Merchants.
Hard.
Yeah, you guys started out as the Merchants of Erie.
Yeah.
Was that Erie County or Erie, PA?
Lake
Erie?
Lake or County.
Lake or County? And or County?
Or burps.
There's a precocious burp.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I don't know. It was just too long. You know,
I don't. You don't like the long.
No,
the
my new
long
band is called
band
Carlos.
Carlos.
Carlos Santana.
I enjoy Carlos. Carlos Santana is very good. You know. Forget the Rob Thomas stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like if you take it for the Carlos Santana worth, he's
you
still
know, just
shredding.
Yeah, just that solid shredding. A lot of mids. You know, nice little clean Gibson distorted guitar. Marshall like tone.
It is stereotypically Gibson, Marshall,
Marshall. Or no, actually no. He doesn't. He doesn't play Gibson. He plays one of those weird looking
it's
fucking
definitely
guitars.
It's Gibson. What am I doing back here? What you doing?
I like what he's doing over there.
I do too.
Oh. That's actually what those are supposed to be used for, according to the stickers at Terrapin Station. I once dated a girl that lived above Terrapin.
What?
That didn't smoke.
Well, I mean,
we only saw each other for like a month. Or something. It wasn't like it wasn't really.
I thought you were gonna be getting high on all the dopest dope.
I thought that's what was gonna happen. You know.
She's like, I don't like that.
And then she's like, I don't do that stuff. But then she would get high, and I would come over, and I'd be like, what the fuck?
She got high without you?
Yeah, she would get high without me, but she wouldn't get high with me.
Really?
I don't get it. Also, it was a little weird thing, but sometimes, like she had nice sized boobies. And sometimes...
You find nugs of weed in the creases?
No, like her boob would just pop out. And I'm like, hey, all right.
I like that. But is that happening all the time or just
that.
when you're with me?
Yeah, right.
That's what I would
like,
think about.
Is that a normal thing for you? Like, are you just all of a sudden, like, walking down the street, titty out. And you got your titty out. Oh man. Let's see. What else can we cover? Your parents' 30th anniversary coming up this
Saturday.
This Saturday at Barton Hill Spa. Everyone's invited. No. Where is this show that you guys are going to be playing in September? That you don't know.
No, they don't know where it's going to be.
No, they don't.
So
like you guys don't know where it's going to be, or
it exists as if it was on the internet.
It's on another ethereal plane.
Mm-hmm.
It's like in a.
It's with a band called Mr. Boneless, who just had their CD release show.
Yeah.
On Saturday. Those guys they're fucking good. They play with the Well-Worn Boot guys.
The Well-Worn Boot. You've done some things for Well-Worn Boot too. I believe you told me that you were a character for them. What was that all about? What was the?
There was a Midsummer's
Night's Dream.
Costume contest, and it was like a midsummer costume party. Victoria and I went in costumes, and mine was Charlie Manson. I have long hair, a beard, and, I've got a deranged look in my eye.
Definitely deranged. You can't see it on YouTube, but this fucker is deranged.
Right. So Well-Worn Boot really enjoyed that. They have a pretty intense...
I coughed again.
You coughed again.
I can't stop coughing. Can't stop.
You're looking at yourself.
Like, way too much. But looking at yourself is looking at the... whoever's watching.
Right.
Fuck it.
Right.
Okay, Well-Worn Boot.
So they liked the Charlie Manson bit that I was doing, and they were opening up for Guar a couple months later, and they asked me if I would do the Charlie Manson thing on stage with them, just wandering around and just being a fucking idiot,
cult leader,
scary looking dude. So I did that. I got to see Guar for free.
That's awesome.
And I got to be backstage and see all the fucking shit that they did, and
that's gotta be cool. A crazy show.
It's awesome. I don't like the music too much, respect, rest in peace, kind of shit. That dude is an artistic genius. But like what they are doing is fucking awesome. It was really great. I would go every time.
Yeah,
every single time I would
just to see something like that.
It's great. It's absolutely
great. Ashley Hogan, she's a big fucking Guar fan.
Really?
Oh yeah, she's definitely got like a metal side to her.
Mm-hmm.
But she's seen them a number of times. As very soft spoken as she is,
it's great.
Loves all that.
It's great.
It's I couldn't even tell you if I've ever really heard like a Guar song.
It's not about that. Entirety.
No, it's not about
They're all talented musicians though. That's the thing, but it's all like speed metal, like weird. But the lyrics are fucking hilarious. I mean, the lead singer is Odorous Arungus, and something. His last name is Brock. I don't remember his first name.
Did you ever hear of a band called Ghost BC?
Isn't that from?
It's like a Swedish.
Swim?
No, that's Megalopolis or something like that.
No, isn't Ghost BC a thing from Adult Swim?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But they were like they're a Swedish. I believe they're one of those like Swedish like death metal bands. I don't know, maybe, but they got a song that's just about Satan. Like they love Satan.
Have you ever listened to black metal?
Love him. Some black metal.
It's intense.
He'd be like, "Don't call it a comeback," which is a black person
doing metal.
Doing metal. No. No, that's LL Cool J, I think. There is that Norwegian black metal that's supposed like
burn the church down.
Like an average of 2.5 people die at every
show. Didn't they bring a goat or a puppy on stage, and like he got ripped off the stage by the audience and just like dismembered? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a real thing. And then they burned down a church, and the lead singer murdered the guitarist or something like.
No, it's not Ghost BC.
Yeah, but there's a band
rocking.
There's a band that exact thing happened.
Yeah, I believe it. Like
Norwegian black metal.
Black metal.
Real shit.
They don't fuck around.
No.
They do not want to fuck around. They will
death.
Like they love it.
Speed riffs.
It's just another part of life.
It's just if you don't spread the blood, then you don't spread the word.
I spread blood all day. And then they're wearing sunglasses like this. Like, if you don't spread blood, you'd spread nothing. We're nihilists.
You have nothing.
We believe in nothing, Lebowski. You know, it's great. Thank you for being with me here today.
Yeah.
You know, this won't be the last time. You know, I hope you'll be able to do this with me.
Yeah.
On the rag.
On the rag.
On the rag. Which we'll get to next time.
I don't know how I feel about an hour and a half.
Like it's not enough?
I don't know. Maybe you could like put up one of those Facebook things and then ask people like, do you want to listen to something that's an hour and a half, or do you want to listen to it that's... I don't know. I just feel like I'm getting gypped out of a half an hour.
I feel like people wouldn't want to... I think 2 hours is a long time to listen to something.
It's longer than most movies.
Yeah, it's longer than most movies. I usually won't listen to... I usually don't just have the time to listen to like 2 hours worth of a podcast.
Yeah.
But if my tape deck and tape to iPod thing worked in my car, then I probably would have 2 hours to listen to something.
But not consecutively.
But not like consecutively.
You'd have to break it up. Where are you driving? It's 2 hours away.
Also, it's like leave them wanting more.
Let's do a half an hour show where it's just like in and out.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a half hour show.
Just like,
but then it would
point.
Just, yeah, it was okay. We're done. Bye. That's basically the show. We're doing a 30-second show. We're going to do mad 30-second shows.
Dude, you're onto something there.
Well, just do crazy 30-second.
Just do a minute show.
Just do the minute shows.
Just like start the timer now.
Yeah, right. What do you think about titties? Yeah? No? Okay.
Yeah, no.
Move on.
Next up, Michelob. What do you think about titties?
We've been going through 30 seconds of a show and we haven't talked about Michelob. Okay, Michelob, but that's it. But
no, I mean I
think leaving them one more. We've done, it's I haven't done as much as a lot of the other shows on the All Done Benoit Radio Network, but when I've just felt that a lot of the times the shows got stale. I didn't think you and I would be able to do the time that we did without even.
I mean, we did the crime.
We did the crime.
So we were able to
yeah, we did the time. But this was a lot of fun.
It was.
And I hope to have you back.
Gladly.
And I hope to have all you people
just
back.
Text me.
I will just text you. Next week, I don't have my guest lined up just yet, but I know that one definite part of the show is that because I love professional wrestling. Yeah, it's great. We're gonna do once a month. We're going to do a wrestling show, an all-wrestling show, the Tuesday or Wednesday, depending. We're going to be moving it to Wednesdays at 8 because the space isn't available the entire time. But the Tuesday or Wednesday before a pay-per-view, I'm going to get a couple of my buddies to come on here, and we're going to do analysis and predictions for the card for WWE. Shows, pay-per-views, and it's going to be really fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope that everyone will join us on a weekly basis, or if not, download the podcast. Noah, are we still on? Does it still go up on iTunes? Yes, it still goes up on iTunes. So you go to All WNY Radio. You search for that, allwnyradio.com on iTunes. You will get a full list of all the shows. There's a great number of shows. Noah, who lets all of us come to his palatial estate.
That's nice.
It's a beautiful, beautiful house, and he's got a beautiful wife and two beautiful children. He does a show, Noah's Ark. Listen to Noah's Ark. Unbelievably great show. He's got so much experience behind them, and they know what they're doing, and it's just amazing. I've learned so much from him, and I love him so much, and I'm so happy that I know him. I know Noah. But it's 100% true. What are you watching? Bum fights?
Pretty good. What does it sound like I'm watching?
It sounds like you're watching a snuff film, which I want to be a part of. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go watch this snuff film. Join us next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. 7 till about, it's going to be an hour and a half show. 7 or whenever we get here and get set up until an hour and a half later. Join us at all the different. We're on YouTube. We're on Ustream.tv. We're the Destiny Media Player. Join us. Get at us on Facebook, the Sip and Scotch page. That'll still be the home base for the show. Like the Sip and Scotch with Skat Jones, Cornelius the Human page. Like that. Post your Michelobes. Any bands that want to do it. If you know any bands that want to come on, just let me know, and they'll come on. Because that's what we want to do. We just want to drink. I want to screw. Just want to smoke a little bit. Tasty herb.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, ladies and gentlemen, good night and good luck.
Thanks.
Benjamin Marys
Bye.
of the Merchants. Now, Carlos.
I love that.
Carlos.
All right, we got to get ponchos now.
We do it. And sombreros.
No.
Can we take siestas?
No.
Can we take a siesta?
Ooh, can we do a Taco Tuesday and have guests Carlos? Where we
Do you
bring
want
some
to
tacos?
We'll do Mexican voice. We tried. We
That'll turn into Russian real quick for me.
Oh yeah, it will. We tried to do a St. Patrick's Day. We did a St. Patty's Day show once. When the studio was still in Niagara Falls, and we tried to do the entire show in an Irish accent, and that lasted about 10 minutes, and then we were just like, okay, this is hard. This is really hard.
And it turns into other accents.
And it turns into so many other things. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and good night. I'm going to hit stop broadcast, and scene.